What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Daquanis, and we're back here with another video. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I keep my mods folder organized and how I have it organized. So let's go ahead and get into how I have it organized. So first I'm going to want to go ahead and point out that all my mods are as soon as you come in the mods folder. So for example, to get to your mods folder, if you're at the beginning, you go to Documents, Electronic Arts, The Sims 4, Mods. And like I said, as soon as you come into the mods folder, I have all my mods here. To create a folder, you do New, Folder, and then you can go ahead and type. So for example, we have a mod and it's free free babies. I don't know, just making up anything. Free babies 0.18. I would type it like that and then go download the mod and drop everything in here for Free Babies 0.18. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete this off and show you guys what it actually looks like inside one of these folders. So for example, I have the Sugar Baby mod. So I did mod underscore Sugar Baby, the version that I have, and then if I click in, it will either have your package, your script file, and any add-ons that the person making the mod had me to go with it. So as y'all can see, for example, I know Wicked Wins. There's a script file and a package file. Script package. Okay, so any mod I have would go here. So aside from that, we have a build category, a buy category, a CC category, Sims, traits, and lot traits, and then the XML injector. I classified this one as a mod. It doesn't have mod in front of it, but I did want it to show on the main page. So we'll start with the first three, and I'll actually start with CC first. So CC is when you put clothes on your Sims. So any creator that makes a piece of CC, I just type their creator name by doing the new folder and then say that I was making CC. I would put my name here and then all the CC clothing items I have would go in this folder. Now you can go another step further and you can get inside the folder and then you can do like this is Coco's shirts, this is her, this is Coco's pants, and then so forth to keep your folder organized and like that to keep it organized. But for me, I just need to know that it's the creator that made it, and then I just drop all their CC in. Because most of the time, I'm just on their Patreon scrolling. So when you scroll on Patreon, you can click to download it, and it'll just automatically download and put it in your downloads folder. So this is just an easier way for when I get in my downloads folder, I can just select, drag, and drop. Okay, so I'm going to back out the CC creators. Now for my buy mode. So sometimes creators will create sets, and then sometimes the creators just have their pieces. Same situation if I just on a creator's Patreon and I want to download everything they have to offer, I would just make a folder. For example, Lori Sims, download all her CC and put it in here. But for those sets, for example, we have these African American children books. If I get in game and I know I downloaded some African American children's books and then I go to click and put them and place them and then they're glitchy, not working, I know that in my buy folder, here are my African American children's books by TVZ Sims. I can go on TBZ Sims Patreon or whatever page that they have, see if they updated it or it's just simple as removing it out the game. So that's how my buy mode is set up. And you can look through here. I have some 7-Eleven stuff, some children's books, some bedrooms. So in the beginning is what it is, and then it's a dash, and then followed by the simmer. So if I want to get more in the future or so what it may be, I have this here to identify. I have functional vending machines, functional medicine, functional water coolers, hospital beds, piggy banks, some Egyptian decor, some medical decor. I try to download bundles because you'll get more for the download. Um, but if it's a single creator, of course, I don't also want to pass up on that. And in here, this one, I think when I dragged this stuff over, it already came in folders like this. So I just made my creator and then copied what she had to offer and just dropped it in here. So let's back out of buy and go to build. So build is the same thing as buy and CC. If it's a creator that I want to just drop all their stuff in, I'll do it like that. But if it's a set, for example, Godly Games, they built a nursing home and I needed to get the CC from it. So I just nursing home by Godly Games, copied all of it from there, dragged it into my game, and this is what I was left with. So if I go in game and something's messed up, for example, some clutter that they have isn't right, I could just open my clutter folder here, or if you really want to go through, you could sort what went to what creator, but then say, for example, you want to delete the nursing home out the game and you don't, and you want to delete the CC out of the game, it would be a little bit more difficult to try to find the exact CC for that build. So this way, I have the exact CC for the build. I know it's at. If I don't want the nursing home anymore, I can just take everything out about the nursing home. And if I were to go in game right now, it'll say you're missing da 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 because I took it out the game. So now we're going to jump all the way down to the bottom of the list. So I have Sims. So Sims that I downloaded that people have made, coming with their skins, their eyelashes, their tattoos, their CC. Of course, I already put the tray files in, but this is what I would get if I was playing on someone else's computer and they already made the pre-made sim. So for example, Nicki Minaj, I have her hair, her presets, her sliders, her skins, her tattoos. It's the same thing like the build and buy. If I'm downloading a house, I want to have the trays and I want to have the CC for it. So the same thing for a sim. If I'm downloading a sim, I want to make sure the tray files are there and I want to make sure I can access the CC in case I need to delete something later on or if I want to look up if that creator has more of it. Lot traits and lot traits. I put this in a separate one. They're all traits, but I put it in a separate category. We have the Urban Trait Pack by Shauna B and then the Zodiac Signs. If I have more traits, of course, they would just go in here. You could separate this another way and go traits, lot traits, and then you go to all your traits here and then your lot traits here, and then go further into it like that. But I just put traits and lot traits into the same folder. So yeah, this is how I keep my Sims 4 mods folder organized, and this is how I have it organized now. So if you want to see more videos like this, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe.